Hey everybody, it's your girl Rita Reed. I am back with Purpose with Rita. I came here earlier and talked to you guys just to give you an encouraging word about a situation I encountered, and I talked about knowing your worth. And so every now and then you'll get me doing a 5-minute video just to come in and encourage you about different things that I may experience throughout the day. So, just hold on to your seat, because a lot of stuff happens to me and I may have an opinion on it and just may want to come and just share with you a little bit of encouragement about something that I encountered. So I'm back today for the second time because I wanted to come back with my word of the week. And being that my channel is Purpose with Rita, I figure what better first word to do than purpose. Okay, so what is purpose? The Webster Dictionary describes purpose as the reason for which something is done, created, or exists. Purpose it's a motive. It's what's the intent? What's the reasoning for it? What is the point? What's the objective? What are we going to get out of the reason for you doing whatever you're doing? So you may say, how do one find out what their purpose is? So I did a little digging around, and what I consider how you find out what your purpose is it has to be something that you desire, right? So a desire is a strong feeling of wanting to have something or wishing that something would happen. My desire is to be an encourager. My desire is to help people. So my purpose in life is to help people. And the reason why I know that is because I desire that. And when you have a desire to do something, that desire is something that you yearn for daily. You have a craving. Like when people are pregnant and they crave certain foods, it's because it's intense. They need to have that particular food. And that's what purpose is. When you crave something bad enough, that means that you are to do something about that hunger, that desire, that fire that is built up inside of you. That's how you begin to know that that's your purpose. If you always want to do somebody's hair when you was a kid, and you always wanted to do their nails, and you wanted to dye their hair, or you always wanted to fix your cousin's bike — my brother always wanted to fix everybody's bikes — or if you always wanted to know what it felt like to get underneath the hood of a car, maybe you were supposed to be a mechanic, maybe you were supposed to be a hairdresser, maybe you were supposed to be a nail technician. Sometimes if you just always want to play doctor and you want to hear people's heartbeat, and you used to always buy the operation game, and you wanted to cut stuff, and you love science class, and you dissecting frogs, and you looking at blood and stuff like that, that's a desire. That's something that your heart is craving, that you want to do. So when you think about that, it's something that you long for, something that you really have your heart set on. You thirst for it. You desperate for it every day. You aspire for that thing. I aspire to be a transformational speaker. I don't want to be a motivational speaker, because I don't just want to motivate you. I want to help transform you to be a better person, to transform you to go after your dreams and your goals. Okay? When you have a desire, it's something that you're enthusiastic about. I dream about it. It's something that you dream about. I daydream about what I want to do. I see myself all the time somewhere speaking at somebody's conference. I'm at somebody's job doing I always get stuck on this, doing a seminar, doing a workshop. All the time I see it, because you got to see it before you see it, right? You got to see it so that you can believe it, but you got to see it in the now. You can't just see it and say, well, I hope it happens one day. No, you got to put yourself in that situation today and see it, and then you begin to push yourself to get there. So how do you know what your purpose is? Because it's something that you long for daily within your soul. So that's me. That's my desire, is to come before you daily and to feel good about what it is that I want to do. So with that being said, what I want to challenge you to do today is I want you to write down 3 goals that you would like to accomplish within 3 to 6 months. Now, these have to be SMART goals. So you'll say, what is a SMART goal? It has to be specific. It has to be something that you can measure. It has to be something that you can actually achieve. And it has to be realistic. And then you need to give yourself a time frame on when you want to complete that goal. Okay? So, then what you can do is create a vision board. Create a vision board of the goals that you have set for yourself. And as you create this vision board, you begin to post things on that vision board that you can gravitate to and see yourself aspiring to make those goals on that vision board come true. Because if you can't see where you're going, then you have nothing to strive for. Get yourself a little notebook and begin to make provisions and make baby steps to get to that big goal that you're going to do. And every day, strive for that goal and mark that off of your checklist as to how you're getting to that goal, because you have to that's how you're measuring yourself. You're writing these things down and you're measuring yourself as you approach those goals. And celebrate every micro achievement. Every single day, you should be doing something toward that goal. And write that down and feel good about the one thing that you've done to get to that goal. It doesn't have to be a big step. It could be a small step, because every step along the way needs to be celebrated. Celebrate every micro achievement. That's what Lisa Nichols taught me. And she said, and then you'll begin to celebrate the macro achievements. And Lisa Nichols is a motivational speaker she's a transformational speaker who I listen to because she helps motivate me. She's on YouTube, look her up. Great speaker, very encouraging. Keep in mind that the mind is the key to your success, okay? You have to recondition your mind. And when I say recondition your mind, you have to change your thought process. Changing your thought process is waking up daily, feeding yourself positivity, listening to positive motivational speakers. That's what I do, so that way I stay grounded and encouraged and focused on my dreams. I used to always listen to all different types of music, but now I just think I listen to things that are going to help me to move forward toward my goal, because some stuff is just a waste of my time and I don't really have that much time. We only get 24 hours in a day. It sounds like a lot, but it's really not. After you've gone to work, after you've come home and you're dealing with kids and you got a spouse, or you got, sports with your kids, or whatever other stuff you got going on, 24 hours be gone like that. You have to begin to make use of your time at work. On your lunch break, you may need to eat at your desk sometimes. So that way when you go on your hour lunch break, whatever it is that you need to do that might be for your goal, if you're creating a business, whatever that is, take that hour and now start using that hour to benefit you towards your goal. Eating is overrated. I'm just joking, it really ain't. But eat while you're doing it. Do something towards your goal every single day, and you will begin to see yourself progress in where you're going. So, the other thing is, I'm reading a book right now called Breaking the Habit of Being You. Let me show you this book. It is How to Lose Your Mind and Create a New One. The thing about this book is, it is very intense. Very intense. Things about the mind that we don't even think about. I challenge you. Knowledge is key. The Bible says my people perish for lack of knowledge. Don't let that be you. Challenge yourself to read a book once a month. I know people say, once a month? Ain't nobody got time to read no book once a month. It will change your life. Figure out how many pages is in this book, divide that by 30, and that'll tell you how many pages in this book you need to read a day. Whatever that book is. Education is key. Knowledge is key. Be self-taught. Go on Amazon, find different books that appeal to your mindset. I have 2 libraries. I have one in my office and I have one in my prayer room. All my spiritual books are in there. I try to keep myself spiritually fed, and then I also try to keep myself fed with other things. How the mind works, self-confrontation, Black history, anything that I feel like I need to grow in, knowledge-wise, whether it be politics, whether it be about the stock market, whether it be about life insurance, whether it be about health insurance. Educate yourself daily on something. Read something that you don't normally read. Learn something new every single day. The only thing that every day is guaranteed to be is that you will get a day older. But the only thing that you can guarantee that you're growing is if you're learning something new every day. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. Read a book once a month. Get your SMART goals. Do a vision board. Continue to fuel the desire that is in you to move forward in that thing that is pressing on your heart. If you want to open up your own business, if you want to open up a daycare, if you want to buy you a new car, if you want to get your bank account to a certain amount, figure out how you can do that and write the steps down of how you can get there and be consistent with that. Consistency is key. Consistency and discipline is hard because we're not used to doing it. We're used to procrastinating or setting stuff to the side and saying, well, I could do that later. Oh, I don't feel like doing that today. Or, oh, I'm going to do this tomorrow, or whatever. But you have to make discipline a priority. And when you do fall short of that, make it okay to fail. It's okay. We all fall short every day. It's okay. But you got to keep moving. You got to get back up. You can't say I failed and I'm going to sit there, because failure is a key to success. You're never going to be successful without failure. Never. But fail forward. That's what Lisa Nichols said. She said, but fail forward. So that way you are continuing to move forward. You might have failed head first. Get back up. Keep it pushing. Ain't no worry about that. Les Brown, another motivational speaker that I listen to all the time, he said, when you fall, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. And if you can look up, then you know that the sky is the limit. Get up and keep it pushing. We fall, but we get up. You can't stay there. You can't stay there. Les Brown also taught me that you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. So I say that to say, if you want to be successful in whatever your goals and your dreams are, you got to start somewhere. Start with writing those 3 goals down. Those things that you want to accomplish within 3 to 6 months. Again, it's a SMART goal. Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and give yourself a time frame. And give yourself a realistic time frame. But you have to put forth the effort and the action behind that thing that you want to do. Write it down, and every single day do something toward that goal. You have to be willing to do today what others are not willing to do, to have tomorrow what others won't have. Let me say that again. You have to be willing to do today what others won't do in order to have tomorrow what others won't have. You have to be willing to step outside of your comfort zone. You hear me? Step outside of your comfort zone and do something different that you've never done so that you can get somewhere where you've never been. Because if you continue to do the same thing and you're expecting different results, it's kind of like insanity. That's not realistic. And I know that common sense is not universal, but that's common sense 101. To know that you cannot continue to do the same thing over and over and think that you're going to make a difference in your life or in somebody else's life. Strive to be great every day. All you can do is the best that you can do. This is not a competition. My daughter runs track. She was complaining the other day that she came in first place in the 300 hurdles, and she got a 53. She got there 53 seconds in some other 53 seconds, 53:63, something like that. But I guess previously it was 52. She was really upset about that 1 second because she is not racing against the people next to her. Track is an individual race, just like life is an individual race. Never compare yourself to other people. You'll be disappointed all the time. Life is about being better than you were the day before. Your greatness is what you were not yesterday. Today is a brand new day to strive to be greater than you were yesterday. It's just like track. And I'm thankful that my daughter sees that, and she's not saying, oh, well, so-and-so beat me. Well, that person from that school, they came in second place and I came in third. Doesn't matter. She's racing against her own time. And she already knows that right now at 15. She knows life is about where I'm trying to get to, my next step. Where was I at yesterday? I got to be here today. When she played basketball season is over. She thought about, well, how many baskets did I make? Or how many layups did I get? Or how many rebounds did I get? Maybe they won, maybe they lost. But she's trying to better herself individually. Because once you better yourself individually, then you'll be a better team player. And if you're working in the corporate world, you have to know that you have to be strive for greatness so that you can bring that greatness to your team. That's a whole nother subject because I teach leadership classes as well, but that's a different subject. But today, I just want to motivate you to follow your purpose, walk in your purpose, figure out what that desire is inside of you, and then let's take control of that. Let's operate on that. Let's move forward in that. So again, Purpose with Rita, like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell, go to my webpage, ritareed.org. Notary, life coach, life insurance agent, anything you need, go to my website. Let me see what I can help you with. If you like to be individually coached, that's great. Hit your girl up. I'm here for you. Let's talk about it. Let me help motivate you and move you into your purpose. I am excited about this new channel that I have created, and there is more to come with me. Again, Purpose with Rita. I hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Again, Monday is a brand new day tomorrow. Whatever you didn't do today, let's strive to be better tomorrow. Let's strive to do something different. And we're going to celebrate every little milestone, every micro milestone. We are going to celebrate everything that you do. I told you guys the other day, it was my first YouTube channel, my first YouTube video that I did. I celebrated the fact that my son told me, he said, Mom, go and make a new email address so that you could create a different YouTube channel, because I have another YouTube station, but it's not for this purpose. But even when I went on there and just created that email address that he had been telling me to do 2-3 months ago, and I was lagging around and not doing it, I celebrated that. And that's why when I got in my car that morning, I said, you know what? I created the channel, I did the email. Now let me do my first video. Now here we are. I did make a video yesterday, but it just wasn't really what I wanted. I kind of got sidetracked with some other things and didn't get to post my video yesterday. But today I was determined. I was motivated. I had a desire. I said, I'm going to get out there. I'm going to write some stuff down, and I'm going to get on this channel, and I'm going to inspire you. So again, it's only my second video, but I'm celebrating that because I'm moving forward in my purpose, and my purpose is to come before you, motivate you, encourage you, inspire you, and get you to do that thing that's in your heart, that's burning, that desire. So let's make it do what it do. Holla at your girl. Like, subscribe, share, send me a message. Like I said, go to my webpage, whatever it is, Purpose with Rita. We're going to find out what your purpose is, and we're going to help you move through it and help you follow that dream and that goal. So until next time, I'll see you. Have a great day.